Hi, my name is Ryan Reddick, and I'm going to give my speech outline on texting while driving. This is going to be an informative speech. My specific goal is I want my audience to understand the risks of texting while driving. Did you know texting while driving makes a crash up to 23 times more likely? Texting while driving also makes you spend at least 10% of the time out of your driving lane. Texting while driving is the #1 cause of distracted driving in the United States. Also, it is so irresponsible to do so. It not only puts your life in danger, but other drivers as well. The ugly truth of texting while driving is are you willing to pay the consequences that come with it? I put many lives in danger when I used to text and drive. Now that I know the effects of it, I do not condone it, nor do I text and drive. I will further explain the dangers of texting while driving in my informative speech essay. The first is the danger that it puts you in while doing so. The next is the danger it puts others in as you text and drive. And the last is the similarities it has with driving under the influence. The danger you put yourself in when you decide to use your phone behind the wheel is extraordinary. Not only is your attention fully off the road, your hearing sense tends to fade accordingly when your eyes are taken off with it. A study was shown by the Oklahoma Highway Safety Administration. Without seeing or hearing, your surroundings are much more likely to get into you are much more likely to get into a fatal crash, especially if you're going to speeds up to 55 miles per hour. The United States Department of Transportation notes that cell phones are involved in 1.6 million auto crashes each year, and half of them and they take 6,000 lives per year. If we at least cut that number in half, we can save so many lives and so much money on vehicle damage. The dangers you put others in while texting and driving is very high. It is so selfish to do so that you could take the life of someone other. I don't know how you could live with yourself doing that. Taking into account that maybe the opposing driver has pledged not to text and drive and you decide to do so, and you could possibly kill them, and that is just horrific. Texting while driving and driving under the influence have major similarities. Texting and driving can be compared to having 4 beers. A recent study showed by the National Highway and Transportation Administration. The lack of focus while doing both are almost the same, so why is there only a strict law on only one? Possibly because the driver is so confident in his ability to text and drive that his ego makes him or her think everything will be just alright. The dangers and likelihood of texting while driving is just too risky to take part in. The state you put yourself and others isn't worth it, so pledge not to text and drive. Take a stand not to do so and watch the statistics fall dramatically. Numbers don't lie, people, and lives matter. Thank you.